Welcome back to latest car update, where we bring you detailed insights and analysis on the latest in automotive and defense technology from around the world. Today, we're heading down under to explore a powerhouse of military innovation, the brand new 2026 Australia tank. Australia might not be the first country that comes to mind when you think of advanced armored warfare, but the nation has been steadily ramping up its defense capabilities. With growing strategic challenges in the Indo-Pacific region and evolving security threats, Australia is taking a significant leap forward with its new generation of tanks, designed to offer mobility, firepower, and survivability on the modern battlefield. So, what makes the 2026 Australia tank stand out in a world filled with highly advanced armored fighting vehicles? Why is it drawing attention from military experts and defense watchers alike? And how does it stack up against its global competitors? Let's dive deep into the design, technology, armament, capabilities, and strategic impact of Australia's newest armoured beast. To begin with, the 2026 Australia tank, officially named the Wombat, represents a major departure from previous Australian armoured platforms. This tank isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete reinvention. Built in collaboration with local Australian defence firms and international partners, the Wombat incorporates some of the most cutting-edge tank technologies available today. The Wombat is part of Australia's Land 400 Phase 3 project, a multi-billion-dollar initiative aimed at modernising the country's armoured fleet. While earlier phases focused on reconnaissance vehicles, Phase 3 is all about delivering a state-of-the-art main battle tank capable of handling both regional and expeditionary challenges. From the ground up, the Wombat has been designed for Australia's unique terrain: vast deserts, rocky outcrops, dense bushland, and long distances between urban centres. This means high mobility and endurance are absolutely critical. At its core, the Wombat weighs around 60 tons, making it slightly lighter than American Abrams tanks but heavier than older platforms like the Leopard 1. Despite its weight, it boasts a top speed of 70 km per hour, thanks to its hybrid diesel-electric propulsion system. This powertrain offers not only excellent acceleration and low-end torque but also improved fuel efficiency and reduced thermal and acoustic signatures, making the Wombat harder to detect. Speaking of stealth, this tank features active thermal cloaking panels, a first for any Australian armoured vehicle. These panels adjust their heat output to match the surrounding environment, reducing the chance of being spotted by enemy infrared sensors and drones. But the real heart of any tank is its firepower. The 2026 Australia tank does not disappoint. Armed with a 120mm smoothbore cannon, the Wombat delivers high-velocity kinetic energy rounds, programmable airburst munitions, and tandem charge shells. The gun is stabilized and capable of accurate fire even on the move, thanks to a state-of-the-art fire control system integrated with AI-driven target recognition. Additionally, the Wombat features an automated loader. This reduces crew workload and allows for a lower-profile turret, improving survivability. The tank can carry up to 45 rounds, including anti-tank, high-explosive, and multi-role shells. Secondary armament includes a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun, a remote-controlled 12.7mm heavy machine gun on top, and an automatic grenade launcher. For defense against drones and incoming missiles, the Wombat is equipped with a multi-layered active protection system, APS, called Echidna Shield. This system uses radar and optical sensors to detect incoming threats and intercepts them with counter-munitions before they can strike the hull. Crew safety and comfort have also been top priorities. The Wombat operates with a 3-person crew commander, gunner, and driver all seated in a fully protected compartment within the hull. This compartment features shock-absorbing seats, NBC protection, climate control, and even AI-assisted combat assistance, which helps identify threats, plot movement routes, and recommend engagement options. Connectivity is another standout feature. The tank is integrated into the Australian Army's battle management system, allowing real-time data sharing with drones, satellites, and other units. This network-centric warfare capability ensures that tank crews are always informed, coordinated, and capable of reacting faster than their adversaries. So, how does the Wombat perform in various operational scenarios? According to field trials conducted in Central Australia, the tank can traverse sandy dunes, cross shallow rivers, and handle mountainous terrain with minimal difficulty. The suspension system, which features active hydro-pneumatic dampers, automatically adjusts to terrain conditions, enhancing both ride comfort and shooting stability. Their Wombat also has amphibious capabilities, a rarity among main battle tanks. While it can't swim like a light armored vehicle, it can ford waters up to 1.5 meters deep without preparation and up to 3 meters with the addition of a snorkel kit. This capability is crucial for operating in Australia's coastal and riverine regions. In terms of survivability, the Wombat uses a composite armor system made from nanoceramic tiles, reactive armor, and steel. This is augmented by its active protection suite and smoke screen dispensers that can deploy multispectral smoke to confuse enemy sensors. The hull has been tested against ides and mines, with a underside that deflects blast energy away from the crew compartment. Additionally, the tank's interior features smart materials that self-seal in the event of punctures from shrapnel or small arms. One area where the Wombat truly shines is autonomy and future readiness. While currently crewed, the tank is designed to operate semi-autonomously with remote oversight. There are already plans to test fully unmanned variants in 2027, which would allow these tanks to be deployed in high-risk zones without endangering crew members. Now, let's take a closer look at the manufacturing process. The 2026 Australia tank is produced primarily at the Bendigo Armoured Vehicle Plant in Victoria, a facility operated in partnership with Metal and Thales Australia. The plant employs over 1,200 skilled workers and engineers, and it has become a hub for advanced defence manufacturing in the region. Each Wombat tank takes approximately 9 months to build, from raw material to fully operational vehicle. Much of the electronic systems are locally sourced, including AI modules from Sydney-based robotics firms and powertrain components from Queensland. As part of its economic impact, the Wombat project is expected to generate over $3 billion in direct and indirect contributions to the Australian economy over the next 5 years. It's not just about national defence, it's about creating jobs, fostering innovation, and building a stronger industrial base. So, how many of these tanks is Australia planning to deploy? The current goal is to field approximately 200 Wombat tanks across 3 armoured regiments. Initial deliveries began in early 2026, with full operational capability expected by 2028. These tanks will replace the aging M1A1 Abrams fleet that has served Australia for over a decade. While the Abrams proved effective, they were increasingly viewed as too heavy and logistically burdensome for the kinds of operations Australia might undertake in the Asia-Pacific. In addition to the regular army, the Wombat platform is also being evaluated by special forces units and allied nations in the region. There are rumours that New Zealand and Singapore have shown interest in procuring a lighter variant for their own needs. Let's talk strategy for a moment. Why does Australia need a new tank at all? The answer lies in the shifting geopolitical landscape. With rising tensions in the Indo-Pacific, Particularly in the South China Sea, Australia is increasingly focusing on regional defence and deterrence. Their Wombat gives Australia a credible armoured force capable of rapid deployment and sustained operations in both defensive and expeditionary roles. Moreover, modern conflict is no longer just about brute force, it's about integration, adaptability, and speed. Their Wombat, with its smart systems and battlefield networking, is designed to thrive in an information-dominated combat environment. Now, how does the Wombat compare with tanks from other nations? Against the American SEP V3, the Wombat is lighter and more energy efficient, though the Abrams still leads in raw armor thickness. Compared to the German Leopard, the Wombat is more versatile in rough terrain and better suited to warm climates. When measured against the Russian Armata, the Wombat holds its own in terms of automation and active defense, although the Armata's unmanned turret remains a unique feature. In short, while the Wombat may not be the most powerful tank on the planet, it is among the most adaptable, survivable, and digitally advanced. So what's next for the Wombat? The Australian Defence Force has already outlined plans for several upgrades, including drone launch capabilities, laser weapons integration, and AI-assisted maintenance prediction systems. There's also work being done on integrating the Wombat with Australia's Loyal Wingman drone program for coordinated manned-unmanned operations. Public reception to the tank has been largely positive, especially within defence circles. However, some critics argue that Australia should invest more in long-range missile systems or naval forces rather than heavy armour. But defence planners insist that a balanced force, with flexible armoured capabilities, remains essential. In the end, the 2026 Australia tanker the Wombat A isn't just a machine. It's a symbol of Australia's evolving military doctrine. It reflects the nation's desire to remain agile, resilient, and sovereign in an increasingly unpredictable world. Whether in the arid heart of the outback or the jungles of Southeast Asia, the Wombat is ready to roll a fast, lethal, and smart. Thanks for watching latest car update. If you enjoyed this in-depth breakdown of the 2026 Australia tank, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates on the latest military and automotive tech from around the world. Got questions or thoughts about the Wombat? Drop them in the comments below, we love hearing from you. Until next time, stay curious and stay updated.